Hello friends, Ashton here. So in this video, I'm going to show you a project. So basically this project is going to be used to copy a file, especially a copy a script file to multiple files on your Google Drive. And you also can do an update. So just in case you have some update in your master file and you want to have this update in the files you already copied this file to, right? So this could be like a version, like the add-on for the installation. But if you don't want to go through the complicated process to publish the add-on to this store, so this could be a alternative solution. So you just need to, do some update to your code, and then you push the update to the files you want to do the update for them. Maybe for a small team, this could be useful. Okay, so let me show you what I mean here. So here I have a sample code here. So just open the code here. So this is the code we're going to copy for this test. But right now it's just this is just alert. So when this document is open, it should send a alert with this. This is the test message here to the document here, and we are trying to do this in the spreadsheet and document and slides and the form. So I have 4 types of these files here prepared already, and this is going to be our master file where we can use it to copy this script. So if I open this file here, so you will see here we have 2 steps here. So first you need to enter a file or script file here which can be copied from. So it's this file, basically this one here. So I just enter the URL to this cell here. So you'll see, I think this cell is named field. Okay, so and the first step you need to do, you just need to fetch the script here. So it's basically the script is going to fetch the data from fetch the files in this script. So in this one, we only have one file for the code.js, right? So we have this code.js file, and we have a hidden file here. It's called appscript.json. So if I show this file here, so you will see now we have this file here too. So this is a must-have file. So even so right now we have them added here. So let's just format this a little bit. This should be a checkbox here. So just in case you have multiple files here, maybe you just want to copy some of them, so you can decide if you need to copy all of them, or you just want to select some of them, so you can select here if you want. So for in this example, we just have only one file, so it doesn't matter. It's going to copy both files. But this app script file is always copied, even if you uncheck this one. Is also going to be copied in the code, right? So this is basically the first step. You need to select the files from the script file, and then you need to decide which files should be copied to the target files. So then the next step and the final step here, you need to prepare the file URL. So like for example, I have this one to the sheets, and the second one to the slides and docs here. So the last one I think is the forms. So basically I prepared these 4 files here, and if I'm trying to copy the script, click on this button here, and then it's going to copy the code from this source file and to the target file like this. Right now it's copying for the first one. It's going to copy them one by one like this. So if there is no issue, you should get a status or success. So if any error, you should get an error message in the column I. All right. So in this way, and so for the new files, you won't have this script ID. So there is no script ID, and then it's going to create a new script file and attach it to the file, and it's going to save the script ID here. And this is saved for the update. So next time if I'm going to do an update to the file. So now they've been completed for 4 files, and this time if I open this file, I should get an alert here because of the, I think, yes, we got this alert. So this is a test message. So to show you, because this is the sample code here, right? So this is the code which is copied to that file. So let me show you if I can do an update. This is a test message with updated, with updates. And this is master file. I'm going to save it. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do this copy script again. And this time is doing a update to all of these files. All right, so if you so it's completed, and if I open this one, and when you can see in the second time I'm doing the copy, it's much faster because we already have the script file created. When the first time we're doing that, we need to create the file, we need to create the script file, so it's take a little bit longer than the second time. So as you can see here, the message here is being updated. I think this should work too in the document file. Yeah, this is the same alert. But if you go to the script file for this file, you will see we copied all of these updates. So you will see it's copied to all of them, right? So for the forms, I think it's going to work the same way. Yeah, got the alert here for all of them. So this is basically the project I'd like to show you here. But if you want to use this project, you need to follow some instructions here. I'm going to show you here because it's not just a copy of my project. It's going to work. So in the following part of this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the project if you are interested. All right, so let's just make a copy of this file to get started, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to rename this for YouTube to tell the difference. So I'm going to copy this file. I'm going to move this to... All right, so right now, I should have a copy here, not there. So let me check if it's working now, because I haven't tested. Maybe it's working for me, but not for you guys. So let me just complete the authorization. I don't think it's going to work, but I'd like to show you here what the error message you will get if this is not working. Yeah, so basically you got an error message like this. Okay, so it won't work if you just make a copy of the project and you're thinking it's going to work like what I show you in the video. That's why we have the second part of the video to show you how to set it up. So once you have the project copied from mine, so the first thing you need to do, you need to open the code editor or the app script editor here and go to the project settings here. So you basically need to create a Google Cloud project here. So by default, it is this project is assigned by Google, so you don't have any control for them. Okay, so here you can click on change. If you already have one, you can use that. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you can, step one, you can set it up like this. So I'm going to set up a new one for this video. All right. But if you already have one, you can use the existing one. No problem for that. But I'm going to show you how to create a new one So the one I'm using this GAS project here, but you can create a new one. So I'm going to say, I'm going to delete it anyway after this video. So I'm going to name this project GAS104. You can pick a name for that and for YouTube, okay? I'm sorry, the cat is here with me. So when you have the project created, right now it's creating the project, and you need to select it from this drop down here. So make sure the project is selected, okay, here. And if you go back to the file here, so you basically need to follow this. Here we have the instructions for sure, but I'm going to do it from here. So the first thing you need to do, you need to go to the APIs and services and go to the auth. So here we because I'm personal account here, we don't have this option for internal, so I have to select external. So if you are a workspace account and you want to make this application private, you can use the internal here. I'm going to create it. So you can give it a name here, and I'm going to rename GAS104 and email address. So if you want to have a logo, you can upload it here. Email address, I'm going to put my email address here just for now, and save and continue. So for the scopes here, if you are planning to publish the project to the store, so you need to complete this stuff. So right now I'm testing, so I don't have to do anything here, and I'm going to save and continue. For the test users, so I just keep it here empty for a purpose. I'm going to go back here later, all right? So I'm going to save it, and then I'm going to go to dashboard. All right, so now we have this project created, but I need to copy the project ID. So I have to go back to the dashboard and copy this project number, and then we go back to the project and paste the project number here, and then click on set project. And in this way, we connect this project to our file, to our project file, okay? So this is the first step. And then if we go back to this file, and if I'm trying to do this fetch script again, and it's going to ask you for the authorization again, because we changed the default project to our own, the new project we just created in the Google Cloud. And then this time, you will see an error here like this, access blocked, because right now the project is not yet published, it's private. So that's why I leave the test user as a, as I said, we need to go back to the project. So we go back to the project, and I'm going to show you where you can fix this issue. And I click on Edit App here. And we need to go to the step 3 for the test users. It's just add our own email here as a test user, right? So basically, any user, you want them to use it, you can add them as a test user. I'm going to add my email address here. So email address is added here. You can add more test users, so 100 is the maximum users if you want to add. And if we go back to the file, and I'm trying to fetch the script again, and this time you will see here I can complete. Not sure if this is a wrong one or not saved yet. I think it's not yet saved. So let me try it again. Okay, so I can continue. But right now we can use this script, but I think we're still going to get error like this. If you are reading, if you can read this message here, so what we need to do, we need to enable the AppScript API in this cloud project. So that's the next step we need to do. Just copy AppScript API. So we need to go back to the project, and this time we need to go to enabled APIs and services. And what we need to do here, we need to enable APIs and services. Click on that button and search for AppScript API, and click on this API, and make sure you have this enabled, okay, in the cloud project. This is basically about that error message, and we are very close to to the setup. Okay, now it's set up, I think. And if I go back to the project and trying to fetch the script again, now you will see here we don't have any problem here. So if I delete these two values and try to do this again, you will see here it's working. And if I'm trying to do update, not here. So I'm going to say this is the with last update. I'm going to save it, and this time I'm using this file and with YouTube, so this is a new one, right? So I'm going to copy this again, and this time I think it should working. So this should work the same, all right? So that means the project setup is done here, and that you should be able to use it. That's basically the process, okay? And to verify this is working, so let me open this file, and we should get an updated pop-up here. Okay, so this was the last updates. So that means this new project right now is connected to the cloud project successfully, and that's all the setup you need to do. So basically, if you're not familiar with Google Cloud Project, this could be a little bit difficult for you to set up the project, okay? So if you have more users, maybe in your team need to use it, so you just need to add the test user for their email address, so they should be able to use it if you are sharing the file with them. And make sure you also add them as a test user so they can use it, because the application here right now is in private mode, in test mode. It's not yet published, so you won't be able to use it. So this is basically a way, and it's also a very similar process if you're trying to deploy any application like the add-on here. So for example, if I showing you the project I created for the add-on chalk line here. So you will see here right now this add-on is verified. So that means it's published, it's verified by Google. So in this case, we don't need to use test users. We just, it's verified by Google. So that means any user can use it. It's in production, right? So that's basically the difference, all right? And this concept or this process in the project setup, I think is critical if you're planning to add, create your own add-on or some service which requires a standalone Google Cloud project like this. Because some APIs, like the AppScript API, we have to set up a standalone Google Cloud project to support it. So that's why we have to do it like this way. It's not normal, right? Okay, I just realized I forgot one important thing. Okay, so make sure you have Google AppScript API enabled in your user settings. So you can go to this URL, and then you will see if this is on, you don't need to do anything. If this is off, so make sure to have this enabled. All right, and I think that's the final thing. Okay, so I think that's all about the whole project here I'm trying to share with you, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye-bye.